Hey, yo, peace family, what up, man? It's your big homie, Big Mike, checking in, Real Talk TV. Hope you guys are having a great day so far, and thanks for watching the video. I appreciate that. Hey, man, to all my subscribers, man, thank you guys for supporting the channel, helping me get to over 3,000 subs. I owe it all to you guys, man. Like, real talk, like, I'm speechless, man. I have nothing to say about it, man. I just am humbled, I'm honored, and I owe it all to you guys for helping me get there, who take time out of y'all day to watch me when you don't have to, for supporting the content. Hey, man, from my heart to yours, thank you. Each and every one of my subscribers, man. From my day ones to my recent subscribers, thank you to everyone. There's no me without you guys, like I said, man. So, again, thanks. And I will announce that giveaway here soon, like I promised you guys, once I reach over 3,000 subs. I was just out of action for a few weeks because, hey, man, real talk, I was going through it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually, mentally, you know, about turning 40. And in a positive way, not in a negative way necessarily. 40 hit me different, as you guys who follow me, y'all know that I turned 40 last month. And I had a lot going through my spirit, man. I had a lot going on in my mind, and I had to disconnect from making videos for a while. You guys can understand that. And like I said, it hit me different because unlike 20 and 30, 40 hits you in a way that you think to yourself, like, damn, I don't have forever to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're 20, you feel like you're invincible, you're going to live forever. And once you hit like 30, it's like, all right, maybe you need to get on the ball. And once you're 40, it's like, all right, that's the perfect time in your life where you need to sit down and assess yourself and assess your life. Like, who are you as a man or a woman? And what have you done with your life so far? Because 40 helps you remember. It's a humble reminder that you know, you don't have forever, man. Like, one day your number's going to get called. So, you know, it hit me in that sense. And then also being grateful to think that I lived to see 40 years old when I could have been out here just like that. You know what I'm saying? When I look back on my life and reflect on all the people I've known throughout life that didn't live to see 21, 25, 30, 35, let alone 40. I mean, I was just humbled, man. So, yeah, me and the wife, we enjoyed a week out in Nassau. Not a week, I'm sorry. But a few days, and then I went home after that, went home to my hometown to see a few family members. And so that's what my video is getting into. I know I'm gonna be a little long-winded, but I'm just hollering at y'all real quick, man. I'm just having a heart-to-heart, you know what I'm saying? So my videos aren't structured, I just speak from the heart, as you guys, I'm sure, could figure that out by now. But yeah, I went home to see a few family members, man, because I wanted to reconcile with a few family members. And I'm glad I did, because my spirit was really heavy with that burden. Feeling like there's relationships out there back in my hometown that I feel like I could have reconciled. Whether I was right or wrong, hey, man, screw that. Be the bigger person and make it right while there's time. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about your family members or friends or whoever that you may have been alienated from, but you want to, in your heart, make things right, but you really don't want to make the first move. I mean, and that's what kills a lot of relationships, man, is that ego and that pride, man. Like, you got to drop that. Like, if any relationship out there, whether it be family, friends, or whatever, even coworkers, somebody dropped the ball and made a mistake and did something to offend the other person, hey, man, if it's fixable, fix it while there's time. I mean, because one day, man, that person's going to be gone, or you're going to be gone, and there ain't going to be no more time to get it right, man. It's too late. So while there's time to get it right between you and somebody else, if it's doable. Now, I know there's people out there who may have crossed us the wrong way, and we're like, listen, I may forgive them, but they got to stay over there. I ain't rocking with them no more in life. I get it. Some people cross the line to the point of no return, man, and it's like, look, I don't hate you, but you got to stay over there, bro. Like, that's it. And I get that. Some people you got to completely separate from, stay away from. And that's totally okay. As long as you're not carrying hate and resentment in your heart towards that person, you good, man. But if there's something that's bothering you, whether it be family relationship, friend relationship, that you feel like, man, that was just a misunderstanding, or somebody just let their temper get out of control and said something that they really didn't mean, and you can fix it, fix it. Let me tell you guys a story, man. I watched my mother go through torment, you know, carrying the burden of not being able to say she was sorry to my grandmother before my grandmother passed away. When I was 2 years old, my maternal grandmother passed away. My mother's mother passed away. And I didn't know much of the situation, but from what I was told by other family members, My mom said a lot of things to her that she should not have been saying to her mother. You guys get it. My grandmother passed away in a short amount of time, and my mother did not get a chance to make that right before my grandmother passed away, which led my mother into all kinds of depression, alcoholism, drug use, you name it. And that haunts her to this day, I'm sure. You know, she went in a downward spiral that she's been unable to recover from. And nobody wants that, man. Like, do you really want that? Think about your mother or your father, somebody you may not be talking to, right? That person may have said something that may have rubbed you wrong, and now you're staying away from them or whatever. And that's bothering you. You're carrying that burden of not talking to your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your aunt, whatever. And that person suddenly passes away. And you didn't have time to say you were sorry. You didn't have a chance to make that right. You don't want to carry that throughout the rest of your life. You don't want to do that to yourself. I've seen what that does to people. And believe me, you don't want that. Y'all forgive me, helicopter coming. 1 second, y'all. Yeah, man. So yeah, like I was saying, guys, you don't want to carry that burden, man, of not making things right when it was doable while there was time, and then suddenly someone leaves your side of life, and then you don't have a chance to patch things up. So put away the pride, put away the ego, make things right. If it's doable, again, like I said, if you feel like it's doable, make things right. And sometimes, man, look, let me tell y'all something before I get up out of here. Sometimes you got to categorize people, or you got to know how to deal with people. Just because that person may have something about them that you don't like doesn't mean you got to completely cut them off. We all have things about us that people don't like, and things about people that we don't like. Listen, there's things about you that people are not going to like either. Let's just keep it a buck, all right? So if this person may be too talkative and you kind of like, listen, I just can't deal with them like that, or they might be a gossiper, you know what I'm saying? Don't have much to do with them. But whatever, like whatever a person's character is, you can deal with people in certain ways, keep the relationship, but yet remain distant to a point where you're not fully engaged. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? Like, there's people in my life I know, listen, man, I got to deal with them a certain way. Like, if I know they get easily agitated, once I see them getting agitated, all right, man, I'm out. Like, I'm not even going to sit there and entertain that. Because if I entertain that, we're going to get into war words. Somebody going to say something that they don't mean in anger, and then it's going to go right back to square one all over again. So you got to just know how to deal with people. And there's some people you got to stay away from completely. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. But if it's doable, if you can patch things up with that person, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, man, like I said, drop the ego, drop the pride. That destroys a lot of relationships. Nobody ever won from having a big ego or having too much pride. Nobody ever won doing that. So drop it. Even if you felt like you were in the right, drop it. You know, just make things right. Even if y'all don't be the same, you know what I'm saying? Even if y'all don't go back to the way things used to be, at least clear the air. Just be like, look, man, if I said something to offend you, my bad. Or even if they were wrong, listen, I just want to let you know I have none of my heart against you, and keep it pushing. Keep it pushing, man. Just keep the peace, man. That's all I got to say about that. And if you can't keep the peace, chuck deuces. Say peace to them and keep it. Hey, man, go the other way, man. But I get that. It happens. You know, some people, like I said, you got to stay away from. But again, if you can make it right, man, because you do not want that person checking up out of here and you don't have a chance to make that right, man. All for what? All for what? Too much pride, too much ego. And I get it. The person may have been a jerk or an a-hole or whatever, and they just got to learn their lesson, and you done dealing with them. I get it, man. I get it. Maybe then, hey, I get it. If you feel like you got to stay away, stay away. But I'm sure you guys get the point. Make it right while it's time, man. But that's all I got for the video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Glad to be back. I hope you guys, enjoy what I'm bringing forward coming up, because I got a lot of changes coming up, man. Hope you guys, you know what I'm saying, continue to rock with me like you've been doing. Thank you guys for supporting me through my ups and downs, everything. Thank you guys for loving what I do. I love y'all for that, man. For real, for real. And wish you guys nothing but the best. You know what I'm saying? Have a great day. I'm out. Till next time, it's the homie Big Mike checking out, man. Peace.